Believe it or not, this is one of the most affordable towns or town areas to live in Africa. Believe it or not, here we have over 1,000 food vendors and over 2,000 clothes and other wares vending in this area. This area actually has a 24-hour economy. These guys are busy day and night selling their wares. And of course, they are very simple. They source their materials from the shambas in the upcountry. Then they bring them to the town where they sell to people. And actually, there are guys who buy from here and then they go and sell at a profit maybe to their interior areas or maybe beyond. This is Githurai 45. Welcome to this episode by me, myself, Mr. Happy Man. Thank you for joining us, and don't forget to hit the subscription button. And if you like this episode, kindly share.
Hello guys, this is Mr. Happy Man. So behind me is Githurai 45. Okay, that side is 45, this side is 44. So as you can see, this is one of the busiest estates in this side of Nairobi. It's where you get the most busiest markets, and it's the most populated because it's cheaper. Buying food stuff is cheap. You can get things cheaper here. So we have a lot of guys who reside here. It's one of the most populated and of course the most insecure estate. So guys, I want to go now into the deeper section, and now I'll show you where guys live and show you a little bit of this place, how it looks like, and maybe you can get to sample different foods that they're selling here. There are a lot of hustlers in this area, and of course you'll be seeing that soon. So let me take you to where the buses are so you can see some of the buses that ferry these areas.
These are the famous Githurai buses. They are big buses with a capacity of I think 50 plus, and we have hundreds of these buses. So you can imagine the population that is being ferried to town on a daily basis. And actually they are cheap because like now is against the traffic, and you can hear them shouting mbao mbao. That translates to 20 Kenya shillings. Wase tuko Githurai, meaning guys we are in Githurai. Welcome, karibu.
So hello guys, long time no see. This is Mr. Happy Man. I'm back like I never left. So basically today I'm in a place called Githurai. This is one of the most populated areas or estates in Nairobi, Kenya. This could have been the second. There's a place called Kibera, but that's a slum. Now when you move from the slums, now you come to estates. They're those most populated estates. Githurai is one of the top ranking populated estates in Kenya. There's pipeline, but today I want to focus on Githurai because Githurai is unique in different ways. Like this is one of the areas that people from the up country, they settle fast when they come to Nairobi. The main reason is because this place is cheap. You can see these are rental houses. The rent houses are cheap, they are affordable. So you can get a single room at around 2,500. That's Kenya shillings. So in dollars that will be divided by the rate now is I think 140 shillings to a dollar. So you can see it's something affordable. Then something else that makes this place the most affordable area in Nairobi is the market. Here you have the biggest food market. It's on the other side. So basically I'll be showing you around. So I'll be taking you a tour on the other side. So that's the highway. So once you cross the highway now to the other side is when you get the market. And this is just the stage. And of course you can see there's a whole lot of population. And you also have people selling their wares, clothes, stuff like that. So even the clothes, the guys who come and buy clothes here in bulk, then they go and sell maybe in different estates around town, or rather in the interiors. So you find that life here is a little bit cheaper. So guys who are starting life, they normally come here because housing is affordable, food is affordable. Of course, I'll be showing you where the market is. This is the one-stop shop for the all commodities, whether it's fruits, vegetables, all kind of stuffs. You find them here, so that makes this place more affordable in terms of cost in terms of food, housing. So we have here in Githurai, there are two parts. We have the Githurai 45 and we have Githurai 44. So this side is 44, then the other side past the highway is the Githurai 45. So Githurai 45 extends all the way to a place called Mwihoko, very far on that side. And then the 44 is now on this other side. So you can connect with there's some boda bodas here. So you can connect with the boda boda or maybe some matatus and you get to the other side. So it's a vast area which is heavily populated. Of course, most guys here, we use a term called hustlers. The guy who are selling wares like clothes, foodstuffs. Mostly you can see they are small markets. Others are traders and others are in the transport sector. So the guys are operating boda bodas, the motorbikes. The guys operating the matatus. The guys operating these movers, the counters, the lorries, like the ones you can see here. So these are counters, and FHRs. These are now the ones that transport things like stones, furnitures, maybe heavy equipment. So this is one of the most interesting areas. But of course, as you know, insecurity is high in this area also. There are a lot of there's a lot of bars, a lot of prostitution. I don't know if I can cover this on this episode, but on the far end, there's a place I can take you around and see how vast that business is. Also on the other side, the business of prostitution. And then we have homeless families who reside somewhere there under the bridge. This area is not that big in terms of square kilometers, but it holds quite a huge number of people. It's one of the most famous estates, and even politicians, they love this area because they know it holds a huge number of guys. So when it comes to voting, you know that you can get quite a number of guys coming from this area. So guys, this is Mr. Happy Man. Glad to be here, glad to be back. Glad to be bringing you now more episodes, moving different towns, showing you different towns, lifestyles, how people are doing, their livelihoods and such kind of stuff. So guys, I want to thank you for supporting Mr. Happy Man. Keep on subscribing, keep on liking my videos. I've taken a bit of a break, but now I'm back. I'm hoping now I'll be a bit consistent and I'll be bringing more great stuff. So guys, keep on locked, keep it locked, and let's see what we got in the coming few weeks and months. Of course, be doing great stuff. So guys, thank you. I want to thank you and appreciate your support. Still on the road to 1,000 subscribers. I've dragged a bit when I was not posting videos, but I'm hoping now I'm going to pick it up. So I'm at around 255 subscribers on the road to 1,000. So guys, if you're watching this video, go there, subscribe, maybe share the video, tell a friend, and let's see how far we can get with this. So guys, I want to thank you and say appreciate. So now I'm gonna get going. Now I'll show you around Githurai. So in case you ask, one of the most populated, busy and most affordable estates to live in Nairobi. Even those guys maybe who are watching this video and you want to come to Nairobi and start something, this is one of the places you can come with let's say you can come with around 5,000 or even 10,000 and you can start something. So you can start selling clothes, you can start selling like jewels, fruits. Because if you want to start something like selling fruits, you just need like 5 Gs. You can buy some bananas, ripe bananas. You get a spot somewhere you sell. You can even go around hawking. You can also sell clothes. You can buy clothes from Gikomba. You come here, you start hawking. There are so many hustle opportunities, but small scale. So for guys who are starting, so they call it the hustlers town. This is one of the most populated with hustlers. Even if I show you right now, you can see umbrellas. Those are guys who are having their small kibandas. They are selling clothes, wares. So this is one of the areas you can come and start a small business, and with a small amount of cash, and maybe you can get to grow with it as you know, maybe expand your horizons and become better and better. So guys, I'll show you around. So from here, I don't know if you can see, there's some clothes there. Those umbrellas, those are small kibandas. They're selling clothes. Of course, there are those who are selling fruits. Others are small hotels where maybe you can find tea. And as I told you, it's affordable, so you can find like tea is 10 shillings and andazi is 10 shillings. This is 20 Kenya shillings. And that would be like less than 50 cent in terms of dollars. When you do the conversion, you find that this place is remarkably affordable. So I'll show you some of the areas where guys are doing small businesses, what they are selling. And you can even see, because some of them, the kibandas, they already have the price, like a price tag, so you can see if these onions, tomatoes, this is costing 20 shillings, this is costing this amount of cash. So you'll be seeing that. And then you have also an upper section, like where I'm standing, there's you see these mabati, these are stalls. Now here's where you find now different now quality of fabric, more expensive clothes and shoes and beddings, curtains and such kind of stuff. This section, but now the rest of the section you find now the affordable stuff, the small kids wear, the mutumba. Mutumba is the most common kind of clothes we normally use here in Kenya. You find it cheap, affordable, and of course quality is good, and it's also durable, you can say. So guys, let's see what we have on the other side. It's quite a beautiful day. It's very sunny, as you can see. Today is a weekday, and you can see the population. You can see the huge population in this area. So if you come here on weekends, like on Sundays, there's huge traffic of human traffic. There are a lot of people, because people come from different towns, different estates. They come to shop here for food, for clothes, then they go back. So you can imagine how it looks like on Sundays. If today is a weekday and it is populated, then you can imagine how it look on a normal maybe market day, like a Sunday. Because Sunday is the most ideal, maybe is a market day you can find so many guys. So guys, without much ado, let me take you around. You can see that town and see how it looks like. Maybe you can also enjoy this place. This is north of Nairobi. Githurai is along Nairobi-Thika Superhighway. So it's about, let's say, 20 kilometers from CBD, Nairobi city center. So it's like 20 kilometers. You find yourself in Githurai. We have two sides. There's the 44, Githurai 44, then there's 45. And of course, there are also adjacent estates like Kahawaskari, there's Kahawa West, there's Zimmerman, there's Roysambu. So there's Mweki. Those are now the adjacent towns to Githurai 45. So guys, let's go around and see what we have. Cheers.
So guys, wherever you are watching from, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, here is daytime, and I'm taking you a tour of this beautiful town called Githurai. These are the main buses, the board of transport. These are vendor points. Actually, if you notice, these are wheelbarrows, and then they place some cardboard on top, and then they place their wares. On this side, they are selling clothes. For them, they have more stable structures, which they have poles, and they're well crafted. But for this side where we have the fruit vendors, they just have simple structures. They have a wheelbarrow, then they place on top some wooden stuff, so maybe they can place now their fruits and so on and vegetables, and they can sell. So look at the way they are organized here. These are guys selling tomatoes. You can see there are some eggs here. You see a wheelbarrow. You see that's what I'm saying. A wheelbarrow is a very important tool of trade here. We have so many of them, as you can remember during okay, let me not get there. Now you can see different types of these are avocados, more tomatoes, we have bananas there, ripe bananas, we have oranges somewhere there. There's someone setting up because now yeah, some oranges here. We're almost at rush hour, and so guys are prepping for now the rush hour, and guys now are coming from work. They come and they do their shopping. So in the next 2-3 hours, this place will be so populated that even doing a video like this will be almost impossible. So this is like the main route now from where guys alight from the matatus, and then they head towards where now the estates are, or where the houses are. So these are modes of transport you see here. These are small tuk-tuks, which also maybe then now goes to the interior side. They are border borders also. Now, yeah, these are more strong structures where guys now are selling clothes. You can see bags, you can see duvets and all kind of stuff. Yeah, you can see now fruits again. So this is a very busy town. And the good thing about this town is that things are cheaper here, because this is the main food market, and these are fresh produce direct from the farm. So very early in the morning, you have lorries coming from up country. They bring all these kind of fruits and so on, and now guys can start selling. Now on this side, you have shoes. This is where you have the vendors who now sell shoes. You have some school shoes, black shoes, and so on. Now this side now is where now the road now heads to the estate. From the far end, now you can see there are some buildings. Now this is where the residential part of this town. Beautiful town, very busy, very popular because of the way now. Yeah, look at this. There's some cages here. There are guys now who sell chicken. So they sell chicken. Of course, they sell them cheaply. I don't know where they source them, but you can get a chicken. You can buy a chicken, then they slaughter for you, and they pack it nicely for you for Kenya shillings. I think 500, which is something I can say it's affordable, because a chicken would go up to 1,000 shillings when you buy maybe from a different place. These are the areas where you have the furniture. You see, the whole this whole area, all the way from that corner. These are beds, seats, different kind of furniture. Now this is where they specialize the furnitures. So you need a good bed, you need a good seat. This is where you come, and maybe you buy a ready-made, or maybe you give your specification. Now this is other areas where we have now it's like a small upper market with more expensive now goods, where maybe now you can get to buy more fashionable kind of stuff. So guys, this is Githurai 45, the most actually the cheapest place to live in Africa. And the good thing about it is a 24-hour economy. So even guys leaving work at around 1 a.m. Or even midnight, you still have food vendors around. You still have guys the transportation guys, motorcycles and so on. They are alert. So anytime you're in this place, Githurai, you won't find it deserted. It is busy. It's as if it was during the day. So you see guys hustling day and night. So the borders who do the transportation during the day, or maybe during the night, then they sleep during the day. So there's that good flow of cash in this area. A lot of vendors, you can see they even have some lighting on their vibandas. So very good lighting. So guys who are coming from work, maybe late, they can pass by, buy vegetables, fresh vegetables. They can buy different types, even clothes at that time of the night actually. But most of the wares being sold at night, these are food stuff. And of course you can see how busy this place is getting by the hour. So now is almost the rush hour, I think. So you can see guys are leaving from work, then even the traffic is building up. You can see now this is a service lane from the highway, and you can see now there's some vehicles trying to find their way now past Githurai. And you can see guys, there's up and down, there's a beehive of activities. You can see even this area, this is now under the bridge actually, and you can see guys selling even utensils, and it's busy. So guys are buying, guys are selling. So it's a very engaging kind of activities happening around here in Githurai 45. So it's a beautiful estate, very busy, very affordable. Guys starting life here, they find it good, because they can afford maybe the housing, they can afford the food, and life is not that hard as compared to other estates. So guys, it was really good to do this episode, to focus on this area, Githurai. There's some other areas that I may not have covered, which I can cover in a different episode, but so far so good. This is a nice place called Githurai 45. It is in Africa, in a country called Kenya. It is along the Thika and Nairobi highway, so like 20 kilometers from the city center.